Oh, yeah. So it does appear to be a blizzardy day out. And yeah, the snow is definitely here to stay, I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So this coat is actually blue, not white. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. But no, it's definitely blizzarding out. And you can see behind me, Owen Sound Bay is not yet frozen, but definitely hard to see. I think there's maybe 100 meters of visibility before it's just solid whiteout. I mean, seriously. It is cold and it is wintry, but it is December 13th, so what do you expect? And my hair is acting funny as usual. Uh, I have the most uncooperative hair in the world, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Anywho, yes. Dan, the man with the completely uncooperative hair. Yeah. Oh, wow. Anywho, I need to get home because it is fucking cold out. It is absolutely fucking cold. Even back here on the hiking trail, it's still pretty bad. The visibility is actually a little bit more, maybe 150 yards, maybe 200 meters. You can actually see 200 meters out here because the snow is held up by the trees. But down by the water, 100 meters maximum. And it is cold. It is cold. Oh yeah, absolutely. It is cold. Ooh. La lune, la lune. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning. Oh, yeah. So today we are once again looking at a creationist moron named Matt Powell who is holding himself up for ridicule.
If you're an atheist or an evolutionist, or if you believe that the Earth is billions of years old, this video is for you because I'm going to present to you undeniable evidence that the universe is actually much younger than you think.
Oh, yeah, really? Okay. First of all, there's no such thing as an evolutionist. Okay, so let's establish that right away. No such thing as a evolutionist. Okay? You really need to stop using that term. There's no such thing as a evolutionist. Okay? I arrived at atheism 25 years ago by examining my belief in the gods and realizing that it was unsupported and unsupportable. But sure, okay. Prove to me that the Earth is not 4.5 billion years old. Go ahead. Show me that the Earth is not 4.5 billion years old. I am looking forward to it.
Find in dinosaur graveyards dinosaur collagen, remains from dinosaurs that existed only thousands of years ago.
Right. If you have found dinosaur bones that are only thousands of years old, I suggest that you present them for scientific scrutiny, and then get ready to go to Norway to collect your Nobel Prize and your $1 million in research grant funding. Because you will have just demonstrated that actual dinosaurs, non-avian dinosaurs, survived the Cretaceous extinction. Although what this has to do with the age of the Earth, I have no idea. Because dinosaurs are not what defines the age of the Earth. They're not, okay? They're just not. I'm sorry, man, but yeah. Now, it could be that you're talking about Ian Jubbie's famous, quote, Triceratops horn, which has been proven to be a bison horn. It has been demonstrated to be a bison horn. It is a bison horn. But Jubbie insists that it is somehow a Triceratops horn because he, like you, really wants the Earth to be very, very young. And so, yeah, he's willing to lie shamelessly, kind of like you are. Yeah.
Think about it. Collagen only can last a maximum of 900,000 years. Pretty much all scientists will agree that that is the maximum amount of time that it could last. So, if you're finding collagen fibers inside of dinosaur graves, is it plausible to assume then that dinosaurs died out 65 plus million years ago?
Okay. So, yeah, it's the Jubbie bison horn, which, yeah. If dinosaurs did survive into the modern era, would this in any way demonstrate that the Earth is less than 4.5 billion years old? No, it would not. There could be dinosaurs walking down the street out in front of my building right now, and it would not prove that the Earth was less than 4.5 billion years old. Okay? But yeah, Ian Jubbie made up a bullshit claim about finding dinosaur collagen in his dinosaur horn, which was actually a bison horn of uncertain provenance. Yeah. And he is refusing to let anybody examine it to prove its age. But I'm guessing it's a recent bison horn, probably something from a hunt less than 150 years ago. If the skull came with it, you would probably find a 3030 slug still embedded in the skull. Yeah. Yeah, because it's a bison horn. Yeah. Ian Jubbie's bison horn, in which he claims to have discovered collagen fibers. He likes to wave this horn around. He's very big on waving this horn in the air in front of people, saying, look, this is a Triceratops horn. And it's new. It's less than 10,000 years old. Therefore, blah, blah, blah. And nothing about his logic actually works. But it's Ian Jubbie, and as I said, he is incredibly fucking dishonest.
It's dishonest to make a claim like that when we know what the rates of deterioration are of collagen.
Yes, but who's the one who's being dishonest here? I think it's you and Ian Jubbie, from whom you got the story of the dinosaur collagen. Unless, of course, you're trying to spin Mary Schweitzer's work. Now, Mary Schweitzer was a young Earth creationist. But unlike you, she went to university in order to find actual scientific evidence to refute the idea of an ancient Earth and evolution. And instead, she discovered that no, the Earth is definitely ancient, the universe even more so, and evolution is in fact a testable and verifiable process that anybody can observe. she's still a Christian, but she's no longer a young Earth creationist. But what she found in Tyrannosaurus bones was hemoglobin, not collagen. Hemoglobin. And it was heavily mineralized, which is to say, it wasn't liquid blood. It was solid chunks of hemoglobin that had fossilized. And in order to break apart these chunks, they had to be soaked in acid for months in order to examine the individual fossilized blood cells.
And yet so many people just assume dinosaurs lived and died out millions of years ago, even despite this evidence. I know some of you guys will watch this video and will still claim dinosaurs lived millions of years ago. Well, hello, guys, we're finding collagen in their graves.
And as I said, dinosaurs could be walking down the street in front of my apartment, and it would not make the Earth young. Okay? You are literally saying dinosaurs died out recently, therefore the Earth is young. It doesn't make sense. You need to make the connection, and you're not making the connection. Instead, what you're doing is you are counting on people to be gullible. Then again, the people who actually follow your bullshit are gullible. So there is that. Yeah. But here's the problem. Yeah. As I said, dinosaurs could be walking down the street today, and it would not make the Earth less than 4.5 billion years old. Okay? You need to actually find evidence that the Earth, not the remains of the most recent dinosaurs, is less than 65 million years old. Okay? You need to find the age of the Earth, not the age of some alleged dinosaur remains. And again, as I said, if you found actual dinosaur collagen, soft, springy collagen fibers in dinosaur bones, you could go get your fucking Nobel Prize in science and $1 million with it. So what are you doing on a YouTube channel? Honestly, if you've got evidence that proves that dinosaurs were walking around the Earth recently, present it in a scientific paper. Have it assessed. Present evidence. Present testable evidence. And if you are correct, you can collect your Nobel Prize. Okay? You'll be a Nobel Prize winning scientist instead of a creationist huckster and Kent Hovind's sometimes bum boy. Honestly. Fuck. Oh, so I think we've seen enough. Yeah. Anywho, Matt, if you have the courage to actually address these issues, please do so. Otherwise, continue running and hiding like the chicken shit that you are. Oh, and you might want to stop beating up your wife.